8 o'clock against the Green Bay Packers. And they have a great team. Martin Cooper, Chandler Jones, Calais Campbell, James Bradbury, and Kevin Byard, which we played them in the preseason. That's the colors, all white. We're black. Thursday night, prime time. Let's get it.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jalen Hurts and the Arizona Cardinals versus Daniel Jones and the Green Bay Packers.
Daniel Jones, I mean, having a great season.
At the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis operating Gordon. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
Last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Great game. We're going to see if we can not throw a pick this game.
He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brocklin,
right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
I'm going to watch him. I'm going to block him.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right.
Thank you, Rondale. That should have been quick.
30 big ones. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays.
Right in front of him?
Makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs.
Kind of fast.
As he gets it down to the 30 there. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he connects with Hurts. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
27-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
I swear I'll be thinking Zach
gonna
keep going.
2nd down.
Stop.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to.
Let's go, Rondale. go.
Arizona touchdown. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who
right
has
up
the
under them.
overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He ain't returning that.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out.
Damn,
Their drive will begin at the 25. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time.
2,200 yards,
And
not
leading them
bad.
out
Good
there, their
season,
6'5" quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. The first carry now. This is Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain
59
up to
yards
the
for last
26.
week.
The numbers for Williams a week
Oh, yeah, this
ago.
man, Kenneth Murray leads the whole league
59
in
yards and a
tackles for losses.
touchdown.
Man,
Now he's
got
playing
18
a
tackles
Thursday
for
night
losses.
game, short week. You know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Should get a lot more pressure this game.
Match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit.
Pittsburgh might not make the playoff.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 21 yards. Well done on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. We get a look at what Ertz did
a lot of people want our
receiving-wise
spot
last
here,
week.
but it's cool.
4 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark. Right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for, and also gives you respect around the league.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Okay, shout out to Alfred Morris.
Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Ooh, he got up there. Good job, Cam.
Up by Cameron Sutton, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 23 yards, the final tally.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
Good block, D-Hop.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 31.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
Oh, he can get that.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Oh my God.
Good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
And along with the rest of his offensive mates, here comes Zach Ertz. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is
Come on, we
allows
gotta
him
break that tackle,
and the team
mostly.
to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them, no matter how many people are put in his direction. It just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. gun now on third down. Buying time to his
Oh, that man wide open.
Going deep for Hopkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Second quarter action,
If they would have let me come back to it, I could have lost them.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in
Well,
with
if he had some more throw power, he could have got it down there.
As well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
To throw again, Jones.
There you go. Good job, Jerry.
Get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. On third down, here's Henderson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. He's going to field this at the 4.
Ooh, if I could have chewed back.
In the books as a 53-yard punt. Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, flag. Push the hell out of him.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
Good job, Jalen.
He gets out near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking deep for his tight ender. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
That was it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They take a shot.
I don't know, that catch animation. That man is
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have
I don't never catch that no more.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead.
Bro,
but
what
these
the
guys
hell?
are absolutely
Inaccurate bullet pass, nothing else.
They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've reached halftime here on the thing. Jump over halftime. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Good job, boys.
Give him a yard.
I do a better job of wrapping up, though.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know what's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think of it, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously,
not what they were striving to accomplish. I know he can throw it 40 yards.
Really upset on their team. The defense already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score.
What is this inaccurate bullet pass bullshit,
That was
man?
nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even
wide
though this
open.
drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Right where I wanted it. Right in the middle.
Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long here to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. But the focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads?
Good job, Vaughn.
Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out.
I want to see who wins that Miami game.
That Surface Pro to see what they say.
If Ron or Moore get hurt, Jalen won't get exposed. I don't think so.
To throw again, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Out of bounds.
On the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there.
But we still got weapons on the bench. But the man Quez is quiet. But the man, he can do the same thing.
You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
I just man Tutu, he can come in.
Very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this
see if
one
I
as
can get
well.
it to D-Hop.
On first down, Hurts going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. 2nd down, here's Hurts.
I probably could have threw
Escaping
up.
the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Yeah, Jalen.
He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use?
Wow.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 4 yards out, and the Cardinals add on. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead, put it on it, and score a touchdown.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Come on, Daniel, boy.
Just 4 plays.
Let me get another pickup out here. Throw it back to Cam.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned.
Y'all think this man Jalen did the same stuff last year without Rondell.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
We're gonna
they haven't
be
even
straight.
made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's
Would
going
it hurt to
crazy
miss
on that
Rondell?
sideline
Yeah,
because
but
that drives you berserk to come
he's
off the
still
field.
gonna be alright.
Not really move the ball well, as you said. Not even get to the red zone, let alone
Oh,
not
he
even
ran
put points on
back.
the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is
Press.
working, and call more of that.
They'll contain him
Press.
to just 4. Second down.
Oh, don't come out that press. Man, I got scared.
Now Jones.
Man,
Get
scared.
the connection there. It's incomplete.
Locked up.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Watch the inside.
Off play action. Jones.
A good play. He out of bounds though.
On the left sideline, but they're going to rule him
That's a
out
good
of
play.
bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have.
30 of his 40 came from 2. Yeah, but you gotta remember, bro, this man, D-Hop had 30 last year, so I mean, D-Hop can do it too.
Just gotta fight through it. Gotta keep pounding away.
Good job, 2-2, good return.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
With that Byard move, bro, I'm tossing it. And he went that way.
Here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. Oh, there's that
Ooh, where did
pick
he
again.
keep
It's
it?
complete.
Ooh. I didn't think he was going to stand down.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Back open. Third down. Go.
And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance.
Man, make it look so easy.
Creating space and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Extra point right down the middle.
Bro, y'all finna dab again, bro. Okay, no, they don't pose. I like that. That's cool. You return one, man. Come on.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, that's returnable there.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is
good job, D-Hop. I mean,
and his
assistant
coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
Ooh, he's throwing it.
Actually,
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones.
There we go.
He's going to be taken down.
Miller.
They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38.
Good open field tackle.
It'll be a
51-yard
punt that time. The football going back over to Arizona now. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but it also
Oh, look, where it's on.
performances that we've
That
seen.
man just get open,
We've
bro.
seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse.
22.5.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance.
Dot.
And that is caught.
Dot, Zach.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cards continue to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
I like that.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
See,
And let's face it, this
again.
drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Let's go. If we stay right there, we straight.
Now Jones throwing again.
Oh, good
Wants a screen
screen.
pass. That's complete. And fights through one man. And he'll be out of bounds
screen.
across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and inches.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And he's
Good
got
enough.
Snead. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to move
Hey,
the
that man
sticks
coming
with a
through
gain of
there.
4 on 3rd and inches. Here's Jones on 1st and 10.
Go
Pressure
Vaughn.
comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Von Miller, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half.
Pass LT.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, and there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The Packers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this to
Man, just
Ward.
getting it out.
And he'll be taken down well before
Wow.
the first at about the 36-yard
coming in a
line.
while.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
No, it's zone.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds and able to get it up past past the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of
catch don't
bounds.
work no more.
Judge. The throw took him a little too far.
It's either they don't go or they gotta go for it and the ball just going past them.
Second down. Here's
Look,
Jalen
that's not
Hurts.
too easy, bro. He gonna run around whoever's guarding that man.
Crossing route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
I like that.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right.
Nobody open.
Toss this one
Good coverage.
incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking
Nice
it
little
inside
back
the
shoulder
10,
throw.
just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1.
He's
past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You
got
for this team again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And it'll fall incomplete.
TVs in the season? Dang, already?
Let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered.
Man, Dan Jones making some good passes. They just not in bounds.
Stat sheet thus far, no touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted, still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Taken in at the 22. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinal offense takes back over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he finds his tight end. It's Hurts. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, what is Zach Ertz button? Okay, there's not one popping up.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Throwing is Hurts. And he connects with Ertz. And he's down inside the 5 and 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Hurts forced out to his left. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form.
Cam
the defense
up
through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,
most of the time.
Up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Arizona, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Packers, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
No deflection this game. Rondale Moore got free. Ooh-wee. Miss speed. Change of direction, catching traffic, okay. Release, catching traffic, okay. With that speed, I don't get that 98. Dang. Okay. Oh, yeah, 90, okay. At least his is going up, unlike Jalen Hurts. When his was like that, his jump was glitched. This man, 2-2. Release, catch, okay. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this week. This is the stats. Man, Jalen balling out this season, averaging 443 yards a game. Rushing. We ran the ball a little bit more this year. But we good now. Jalen Hurts got 7 touchdowns. Rondale Moore, dang. Zach Ertz doing his thing. D-Hop doing good. Doing alright, blocking. Got 2 guys on the line who ain't let up no sack. Defense, Ashton Davis leading the team. Like I said, Kenneth, he leading the league in the whole tackle for losses. Sacks, Von Miller got 12, Brian got 8, and that's really it. Jason ain't really been doing too much when he's in the pick-wise. Bryce and Devin both got 8. Deflections, Cam still got 10. And we got a lot more forced fumbles this year, even though it's still not a lot. And then touchdowns, just Kenneth and Bryce. And then take a look at the yearly rewards. And Jalen Hurts, MVP. Sean McVay still got NFL Coach of the Year, so that's whatever. Offensive player, Jalen Hurts. Defensive player, the Falcons, bro. They keep getting defensive player, but they trash. We got Bryce Callahan, Kenneth Murray, McCourty in there. Offensive rookie, Rondale Moore. And Cooper was in here, but Cooper ain't did nothing. Best QB, Jalen. Best running back, Derek. Rondale. Quinn Nelson, Isaiah up there. Connor should be in there, but it is what it is. D-line. Aaron Donald going off this season. Brian Burns ain't really been doing much. But I don't know, it can be turned around. We still got games left. Linebacker, Kenneth Murray. SDB, Bryce Callahan, Devin, Cam in them. Best kicker. I'm just glad to be in here because last year I just was glitched. And that's it. So I'll see y'all in the next one.